speaker, Harvard School of Medicine graduate. She's been featured on Dr. Oz. She was a head athlete trainer, pain prevention specialist for Disney on Ice, When Will My Life Begin tour. And she just recently opened her third pain relief clinic here in the Valley. For the last 9 years, she is known as the most respected expert on interconjunctival study, which is the study of unconventional neuro pain relief therapy. Please help me welcome Dr. Jenny Hendricks.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you, Matt and Chris, and welcome for those of you who don't already know me. So just a shout out to Next Level Neuro. Next Level Neuro is amazing. I have so much respect. As you know, my clinic, which I just came from, we do unconventional pain therapy. And so much of what Kathy and Matt and Chris teach comes from my clinic. So I have a lot of different pain relief therapies that I want to teach, but let's just kind of jump right into it and we can get more into detail. So the first unconventional pain relief therapy is mime therapy. Mime therapy, is just, it's simply, and you don't even have to be good at it. It's actually not talked about. Mime therapy is not really talked about very often. It's unheard of, but we're actually starting to come along now. And contrary to what people believe, you do not need the white face makeup. You don't need the black and white clothes. It works just fine. We'll get more into that later. The second pain relief therapy is one of my favorites, and it is huma huma nuka nuka apa apa ua therapy. As most of you know, it is the Hawaiian fish. And this therapy, huma huma nuka nuka apa ua therapy, was actually discovered by indigenous Polynesians over 800 years ago. And it's just now coming into the schools. So you might be thinking like, what's the catch, right? This one, it only works if you live in Hawaii and if your clients know how to swim. So it's not a sure bet, Okay, the third pain relief therapy that I teach it's called transformational multipolar therapy. And this one, it sounds kind of confusing, but it's actually quite simple. So let's just say that you have pain on your right shoulder. You simply can just find underneath the left side of your clavicle, and you can just massage clockwise, clockwise position. Okay, here's another example. Let's say you had pain on your left side, your sciatica. All you have to do is take the left hand, put pressure between the index finger and the thumb, and you're going to just do intermittent pressurizing and to the pulse. You want to actually do it to the hit song Janet Jackson's Nasty. So it's give me a beat. Nasty boys don't mean a thing. Okay, you don't have to be as good of a singer as me, okay? And then the other part of this transformational multipolar is, let's just say that you or your clients have, you just have chronic pain and you just cannot seem to release this pain. What you want to do is anytime you touch your inner thigh, preferably the upper inner thigh, specifically like the perineum. You want to get the perineum, and you can either stimulate this digitally, right? You can do digital stimulation on the perineum, or you can do lingual stimulation on the perineum. Okay, but if you don't have a partner, then you're going to need to do digital stimulation. Okay. Fourth and final therapy that we do, and this is really kind of a cutting edge one, and that is Jokata. I know, it seems so strange, doesn't it? It's so cutting edge, it seems odd. This one it's Jocata therapy. Maybe some of you have heard of it. Jocata is Latin for joke therapy. Joke therapy is when a very short woman poses as a doctor in front of a hybrid meeting for the sole purpose of pranking you and hopefully making you wonder WTF is going on, right? And also you're probably thinking, what is your name here? Andrew, I can just see on his face, he's like, I want my money back. I want my money back. Now there is actually a legit message to this. Why did we do this, right? Why did we do this prank and this joke, and hopefully maybe even your face was not, and you were so respectful. You all were so respectful, except for this.
I honestly was asked to work in the company. I wanted to
So, what is your name? Lori. Okay, and Lori started laughing, and then I'm so sorry. I promised I would keep a poker face, but I cracked there when I saw her.
Sorry.
No, you were great. So, but there is actually a point to this, really. The point is, hopefully, now you were able to laugh, and that is actually a legitimate way to handle pain for you and for your client.